Never used a grinder before, so. Day 2 of the Raptor conundrum. Honestly forgot how much work we did last night and how much disassembly we did until I looked at a picture this morning. It was like, holy shit, we have a lot of work to do. Think we got this in one day?
Yeah, I think we
I like how just the intercooler install was like an experienced shop can do this in 3 to 4 hours. And like, we're not experienced and we really don't have like our own shop. So,
I mean,
if we probably spent 4 hours last night and did half of the intercooler install. We haven't even gotten to the bumper yet.
More moments later.
Hit it. Yeah, okay. Hey, the good news is almost everything over there doesn't go back on.
okay, good.
So almost all new shit. All right, so while Max did a great job cutting the frame for us, without a grinder, which we didn't have last night, we end up with these really jagged edges. I believe it'll be fine. We're gonna put the caps over top and the new bumper just slides on, but just to be safe, we're gonna grind it down a little bit and clean up the edges so we don't cut ourselves on it later. Also, it might help with rusting. That could be complete bullshit, I don't know. Fuck yes. But that definitely shows this
That's
pipe.
not gonna hook up there.
I know. Well, look at how that shows that pipe.
2 hours later.
When we give our cars to professionals, they have no fucking clue what they're doing, and they just kind of follow the instructions until something happens. Now with that thing grinded down, basically right here, what was happening earlier is when we were installing this pipe up to here, the old blow-off valve bracket, since we're gonna do this mod where I don't use this heat blow-off valve, was hitting right here. So we were kind of almost bending these elbows to make it. Yeah, that is way easier. Tomorrow morning? 7? My knuckles are all fucked up from the... All right, I'll see you guys in the morning. Okay. Well, early morning work, 7 a.m. In a perfect world, we will have the bumper and the lights installed before noon. But everything else has kind of gone wrong so far. So. Okay, fun fact, Max cut a little bit uneven, so the plates that hold the bumper on don't fit exactly, but we're hoping we can just grind it back a little bit because we kind of did it backwards. We installed the intercooler when we should have been installing the plates first. So now we're kind of backtracking. We don't want to uninstall the intercooler.
Up here, as far as I know.
These are all plugged in?
Plugged in.
Start this. There's no fucking lights and doesn't overheat immediately, then I think we're okay, huh?
We'll see.
Yeah. Let it run for a minute, I guess. No lights.
No light?
No. I just want to make sure the intercooler is working though. Okay, after 2.5 days, it looks like we didn't do anything, but we just totally relocated the intercooler. Not throwing any lights. It said bolt on. That was not bolt on.
Not bolt on.
Not bolt on. We had to Dremel out like almost the entire grill. We had to cut it. We had to remove shutters. Like all of this came off of this fucking grill. Like the amount of cutting we had to do. We had to go to get new bolts because the welds on this on these plates didn't really work out. So we had to grind them down. We had to go get new bolts for them. Like this was a lot of work, and we still have a little ways to go. But we got to grab a socket to get this guy tightened down because I don't own anything that size. Man down. I smacked the shit out of my knuckles into the sharp edge of the frame. Fun. By the way, guys, go check out Aryans' channel. What is your channel?
Aryan M3.
If you like my style of videos, you want to see more content, because I suck at uploading, go check them out. Don't just fucking be like, ah, whatever. Actually, look at the description down below. Click his link, check them out. Comment, tell them I sent you. This isn't a great promo for you, just staring at the...
Thank you, I appreciate it.
That's not how you do...
Now I'm pressured to make more videos.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys saw his M3 yesterday. It's not here now, but it was over there. 4x4 truck LEDs hooked us up with seven Baja Design Squadron Pros. The Pro has more lumens than the base one. I was just told these are basically the most badass pod lights available. I could also probably fit, I know for a fact I could fit like an 18-inch light bar on this bumper, but I like the look of having separate lights. Plus, functionality. Everything about what I'm doing is like, I want it functional, right? Like everybody puts bumpers on the Raptors, but they don't really do anything. If anything, they add weight. Maybe put a winch on it. For me, it was like, I get to cut weight, I get a better approach angle, and I get a better intercooler for tuning. Like everything about this actually has a function. So might as well put some lights on that are badass as well. I did 2 wide amber cornering for like sand and snow, 2 wide white cornering lights just for like driving at night and stuff, and then 3 like spot driving lights in the middle. Wired up my own contraption here because each of these lights daisy chains off each other, but then in the middle I have 3, and they didn't send me a wire harness for those 3, which is fine. Because I think I'm still decent with wiring, so we'll see if I know what I'm doing when they kick on. I don't have any heat tubing, so like this is just janky right now, but if it works, I'll be happy.
If it works, and
I did my best to make it watertight. Like I put a shitload of tape on both ends, so.
Yeah, you're gonna need that waterproof.
All right, let's wire it up. Okay, if this works, all we gotta do is put the grill back in, tighten everything down, and then drive it a little bit. See what it does. Also, one of the bolts up here, I swear to God, this kit, while everything was like really great at the beginning, and towards the end, like stuff just started not lining up. There's a bolt that's supposed to be at the top that holds the bumper on. There's already 2 giant bolts in it, so don't like roast me in the comments. Oh, you're driving without a bolt, that's insane. This thing is held on by a shitload of force, but there's 1 more bolt. I think we're just gonna buy shorter ones. They just don't fit like with the angle of the metal. There's nothing we can do about it.
Let's go!
That is the first fucking thing that's worked for us, dude. How's it look? You probably can't see shit in the camera.
On the camera, it's just kind of white in the middle. Here, you can see the yellow pods.
Here.
Oh, Jesus Christ, dude. There you can see them. So we got the amber on the outside.
Oh, dude, that looks good. Look at the wall, it's all
Fucking
lit yellow.
sick. We definitely need to aim them a little bit better because right now I'm blinding everything, but
Yeah, that's easy.
that is sick. Okay, now if we just fix the CEL, we're good.
Oh, I'm praying that it just goes away as I drive it.
It's very possible. Kill the slip.
Yeah, kill it. Let's wire everything back up.
But never again, back on our grind, you know what it is. Yeah, this is our year. Knocked us down once, we got up again. Put in the work, so I know we gon' win. This is for real, we never pretend. We gotta win. Had to stop being basic. All of my dreams had to chase them. You counted me out, I counted me in. Fell off before, but never again. They boxing me out, I never fit in. Never will.
What is going on, YouTube? It's been a little, I say this in every fucking video, like it's been a little while. I've been in the Caymans for over a week. Swimming with fishies and shark, and we didn't see any sharks, unfortunately. I wanted to see a shark, but I thought I was gonna finish this video out there. I had a couple issues with my laptop. I was being lazy, living island life, and then also the internet connection was absolutely garbage. It was also my birthday week. I am officially 25 years old, so that's kind of why I also was MIA. That was what the Caymans trip was for me. Back to the truck, because it's finally done. The front of this truck is done. That was an insane amount of work. I do have like one tiny issue with the look of the truck now. I'll let younger Joe tell you about it.
There's really only one thing I don't like about this bumper. From the front,
That looks fucking incredible. Like that just looks like a tank coming down the road, looks sick.
from the front quarter,
Again, that looks so mean. And once I get the wide body fenders on there and the 37s, it's gonna look so much better. But from the direct, like straight on side shot, what is that? What, you know what it reminds me of, especially like with the little lights, because the lights are like little chiclets? The check engine light I mentioned earlier, our dumbasses didn't plug the blow-off valve back in. So this truck from the factory has an electronic blow-off valve, We didn't plug it in. No idea how Ford managed to tie the AC system and the blow-off valve together, but definitely like check engine light was thrown, wasn't blowing anything off, and my AC started just being like this hot, gross air. Maybe it was the blow. I honestly don't know. If you know, comment down below. I'm curious. But as soon as we figured that out, we plugged it back in. The check engine light went away, and the first time the blow-off valve actually blew everything out, the AC came back ice cold. So we're all good there. I have a better approach angle. I dropped about 50, 60 pounds. I have a bigger intercooler for the future. I have badass lights for when I actually go off road. Comment down below what you want to see more of. You want to see more raw videos. I have a lot of projects planned for this thing. I have a couple projects planned for the GT3 RS, and I would like to buy an older Porsche in the future if the channel keeps growing the way it has been. Me and Max were talking about splitting a lift because it's very hard to do like suspension mods and stuff without a lift. And Max actually, check it out. Max said in my last video if he got over 5,000 likes, he would buy a Wrangler.
Sup, bitches? Say I won't. Say I didn't. I did. I am. I is.
I mean, you're definitely a man of your word.
That's right, man. It's it.
You guys did this. So
I rented it.
what?
We're out here filming an edit for Max's new Jeep, so he can like debut it on his channel. He thinks that Jeep's gonna be more badass than my Raptor at some point. I mean, they're two different beasts, right? Like that's to go rock crawl over like giant boulders and go like straight up and down. This thing's way too long for that. This is to do like 60, 70 miles an hour off-road and not flip and drift around and jump and all that shit. So they're two different versions of off-road trucks, but together, I think we have a shitload of content to do because he wants to put that thing on 37s or 40s. I want to put this thing on 37s. Definitely want to up the power level in the Raptor a little bit, so smash the subscribe button, comment down below what you want to see more of on this channel, and I'll catch you guys in the next one, which will hopefully not be too long. I got a new camera. I'm changing up the way I'm filming things. I'm making it a lot easier on myself. The amount of times that I refilm, like you guys watch a car review and you're like, oh, this is great, but what you don't know is that for, let's say, the G63 video I shot, I filmed the review part of that video 3 fucking times. First time I was out of focus, second time the exposure was way off, you couldn't see me. I could have bought like an $800 recorder, like display and stuff, but it's like, I don't really like the way the Sonys look. I've always had an issue with them, so I decided, you know what, fuck it, I'm going back to Canon, and I picked up a new camera. I got a flippy screen, I can see myself, so it should just make my life a lot easier, I think. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. I'll catch you guys in the next one.
You want to sign off my channel, dude?
Hey, thanks so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, smash the subscribe button and take 2 seconds. Hit the like button. It really helps the channel. Thank you. See you later.